Hi everybody, it's Claire here with a project I've made for a blog hop between Graphic 45, art glitter and Want to Scrap. The project's actually a mini album made from one of the new Want to Scrap albums. This one's the Cogs and Wheels album, and it came with the front chipboard element all cut out with the cogs, and then it had it's got 4 or 5 8x8 chipboard pieces that go with it that I've customed to make this album. I've sprayed it with Cosmic Shimmer in the bronze blush to give it a gold industrial look, and then added some cogs and cutouts from the Steampunk paper collection by Graphic 45, which I've used throughout the book to build it up. So let me tell you what I've done. There's a few charms on here. I've got a clock and a lantern and another little clock and 2 of the Tim Holtz fragments with paper cutouts on. Oops. And then there is a clock with a bumblebee. I loved him. All attached with one of the Tim Holtz clips. And then the album's held together with some satin ribbon, just in this fawn colour, through the holes and tied. There's 4 of those and they're all tied. And then on the front I've added cut-out label, some glossy accents, some movers and shapers cogs that I've glittered with some of the glitters, and I'll show you the glitters in a minute. Cut out dress form and wings that again I've glittered. One of the Graphic 45 butterflies, the large butterflies, again it's been glittered, and then I've cut one of the butterflies from the paper and stuck that onto the metal butterfly. And then just some brads, screw top brads, and another butterfly over here, another cog just to finish it off. So that's the front, and I've backed it with the advert sheet of paper so that all of the detail stands out on there. So if I just lift it in, you can see it really is very sparkly. The whole of this project is sparkly, and I've had great fun working with the glitters. So let me show you what they were. One kit with some golds and bronzes in, as well as, and there's a pink and a blue in there as well, and the glue came in that kit, the glitter art glue. And then I'd also got, this is the monochromatic brown collection and the monochromatic orange collection, and the glitters in there I bought previously to use with the Steampunk papers. So I've used them again, and I really enjoyed getting in quite a mess with them. So use them all the way through. It is very glittery. There is no instructions for this. This was just a bit of fun album made for a blog hop. So let me take you inside. All of the inside pages have been edged with extra thick embossing enamel, just the clear, again just to give them a bit of sparkle. And then the paper here is 8x8. I've done some cutting out, some fussy cutting, and then, whoops, I don't know if you can see there, but I've added some glitter to the light bulb, and then covered it with glossy accents, sprinkled some gold glitter over the top, lifted it up, and the glitter sunk to the bottom, so it looks like it's weighted. And then glossy accents over here, and then the frame here I've used one of the monochromatic browns glitters just to make that stand out. Added a pocket behind here, and this is one of the Inkalicious stamps. I love Inkalicious stamps. So I've cut the corset out and again edged that with the gold glitter, and then the tag's just plain on the back and it fits into the pocket. On this page I've used the same dress form, but I've put some bronze glitter on the stand and then just some gold glitter on the dress form at the top. Again, it's the Inkalicious stamp, and I've used 2 of the other stamp elements from the collection just to pop the page a bit. And then there's a tag behind here. Again, elements from the Steampunk paper collection, and I've just edged the frame in gold. And then, oops, it's just quite plain on the back, and that just slots under there as a pocket. I've used the file tab punch on the pages as well. There's another tag there that fits into the pocket. Again, it's edged with glitter, and I've used the white glitter, I don't know if you can see, just on some of the lilies. Again, quite plain on the back, and that just slots into the pocket there. And then there's a number banner down there that's been glittered as well. Really glittery project. This page, I love this image. So I've glittered up the globe. It's quite sparkly in the bronze, and I used the Wow black sparkle glitter just to sparkle up the little bird there, and then I've gone around the edge as well of this piece, and that flips down, and there's a small tag in there, and again that's an Inkalicious stamp. 2 of cut out elements on the page, and then just on the back of the fold out flap there's just some detail there and another cut out, and that just folds over. I've used a magnet in the top there as well just to hold that shut. Next page, I've done some fussy cutting. I've actually folded that piece of paper. I've cut out the leaves, cut round the petals of those 2 roses, and then folded the paper behind it to form a pocket. And there is a tab in there with some detail, and then just one of the cutouts poked into the pocket there from the papers. So that one just fits under there like that. And then I've sparkled up the cogs here on that pop out piece, and then there are 2 smaller tags in here. Again, they've just got some detail on from the paper collection and some stamping on the back. And there's a smaller one with an umbrella on and plain on the back. They just poke under there. I've used raffia on here, really lovely raffia, makes really nice bows, that I got from Pink Tulip. So if you live in the UK and you're in Warwickshire, Pink Tulip is well worth a visit. Fabulous, fabulous shop, full of all sorts of goodies. This page, again, I've just built it up using the elements from the paper. There's a little tag that sits behind there with a stopwatch on, or a pocket watch. I've used some of the Inkalicious ink dusters and an Artistic Outpost stamp and a Prima Printery stamp for the clock. That just sits behind there. There's another pull out here, just plain little tag, slots behind there, and then a butterfly popped up on pop dots on top of that pop out element, and again another butterfly up here and a cog, just to finish that page off. Oh, all of the pages I've cut down, so this one I cut down 1 inch, this one I cut down 2 inches, and that one I cut down 3 inches, just to give the book some dimension. And then these last 2 pages, again I've used one of the elements from the paper, cut it out and popped a magnet in there just to hold it shut, and there's an area for journaling in there, and then behind it I've just threaded a cut out piece of paper, and then there's 2 little tags. Again, that one is stamped with a Prima Printery stamp, a little bumblebee on the back, and this one is stamped with Crafty Individuals corsetry stamp. That one just pops under there. I thought it went with the corset down here. And then again, I've edged this cutout element with the glitter as well. And then the final page I had great fun with. Really went to town and glittered up the whole of her hair, really. There's some tiny little beads on there, and lots of different coloured glitters. I think there's 5 or 6. And then I've added some cogs and some of the Want to Create little gems in the middle. So I don't know if I bring it up, I don't know if you can see. It was really fun to do, and I just thought it was different for that page, and that's my favourite paper from the collection, I think. And then the pocket, I've just put some glossy accents on the clock, dropped a bit of glitter over the top while it was drying, cut out a butterfly. I always like to put Graphic 45 cut out in the book somewhere that I make. And then there's just a simple tag, oops, again stamped with an Inkulicious stamp, and one of the elements stuck on there, and then just a sentiment on the back just to finish it off, and that sits in this little pocket down here. And then let's just go to the back. The back I have left completely plain because I thought the book had loads and loads of detail in it. So just one of the cutouts from the paper, and then my details at the bottom, just to finish it off. So that's my book. I hope you like it, and I hope it inspires you. I love these papers. I think they lend themselves to being sparkled up, and it was a nice little project to make. No particular instructions, just look at the papers, cut out bits and pieces, and then try and build up your page. And I think don't put them on straight, put things on at an angle, and it gives more detail. It's more appealing. And then it all closes up. And there it is. So thanks very much for watching, and just mail me if you've got any questions.